Hi Reshmi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing amazing. We are back again with yet another episode where, I'm interviewing one of my favorite mentees, from my program, which is a life coaching certification program. And Reshmi has successfully, got certified from that program, and she's rocking the space at the moment. And we are going to know a couple of things from Reshmi. How was her journey? What did she do? And how was life coaching? And how did she manage? And, these all are going to be revealed in just a jiffy. So stay tuned with us and, we'll just get, started. So, Reshmi, thank you so much, first of all, for giving us time and, being here and talking to us. And I completely understand how busy is your schedule, but you still made some time for us, which is, truly appreciated. Thank you so much. And, we'll get
Thank you,
started with the
Pallavi.
questions.
Yeah, thank you, Pallavi. Actually, I'm honored to be in this space with you. When I started out in last January, I never imagined that I will even complete this course or
Oh,
but
God.
but I started earning after 3 months or 2 months,
Lovely.
I guess. So yeah, thanks to you.
That's so
I'm honored.
lovely. Thank you so much. It is all your hard work and efforts, of course. Right? Tell us a little bit about, your background, your schooling, or what do you do? Where are you from? Little bit, an introduction about yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Kerala and
Oh,
I work
lovely.
in a bank and about my family. Yeah, I'm married. I have a kid who's like 4 years old, and my husband is
Mm,
abroad. I'm eldest daughter in my family. We are two sisters. So my dad used to be a chef. That's why I had my schooling in Delhi. So yeah, that's it, I guess. And now I'm working in a bank. I joined bank just after my college. So I used to love my job. I love now also, but in between
right.
there was a phase when I used to hate my job. That's when I was looking for different methods to
Right.
survive, to quit, and all those things. And that's how I reached life coaching. That's how my journey
Wow.
started. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so strange now. We all reach here, after, struggling in our lives and then finding a path, finding something to hold on to. And, that becomes, that in a way is always life coaching. And then, we feel like, wow, what if, nobody was there for us, but what if we be, there for somebody and be able to help them sail through and make their journey a little bit easier, so such a beautiful thing. Like, even I came to this journey the same way.
Yeah.
So lovely to know about that. So Reshmi, little bit you already started, telling us that, you were facing some challenges. There was a phase where, probably things weren't right. So would you like to share with us what was going on, in your life back then?
Yeah, sure. Actually, like I said, I had joined my bank just after my college. I was 22 years old. So I was so enthusiastic. Things were good. Like I was living alone. I had a good salary. I had a lot of respect. So all those things were very good. And I used to enjoy my job. And then I got married. And married life also was very good because
Lovely.
even though we were in a just a long distance relationship, and he also loves his job, so no one wanted to quit anything on him. And but yeah, it was very sweet kind of a relationship. And I became pregnant. Pregnancy was also a very beautiful period. Everyone was taking care of me.
Mm,
There were so many rituals which are so beautiful, so good and all. But then after pregnancy, it was very difficult. Like it was very different. Like I had my C-section for 6 hours. I
mm,
was given sedatives, and when I was waking up, I saw this little bundle who was waiting for me to wake up so that she can come and have her food. So it was
right.
definitely the most satisfying moment at that point of time. But
Absolutely.
things started going wrong when, like, she won't sleep at night. Every kid is like
Mm,
that. I don't know what's wrong with
mm.
kids. They are all every kid born in India never sleeps at night. They
True.
are working in a different time zone. So, and in the mornings are the time when I will be allowed to sleep. But in the mornings in hospital, there will be a lot of visitors, okay, friends, families, and all those things. And
Mm.
no one told them, ki, she's a new mother, she should be resting. Everyone was like, meet her, show the kid, show the kid. So I was not getting enough sleep. It was very, very, like, I started hating myself at that moment of time. And I realized that, I also used to do this thing. And I stopped visiting new mothers after that point of time. I never go visit them. I know that they need rest. So
Right.
that was one of the bad situation. And I come back to home after 1 week. Again, I was not getting sleep. And my mom was there. She was also diabetic. So when she was not getting sleep, I felt guilt. I started feeling guilty. Ki, what if something happens to her? That was also getting, my father was also not healthy. Started having certain issues at that time. So that period was full of guilt and all. So no one was there to support. And when, like, there were people who were there to help, but everyone will come and say something bad to you. Ki, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? So it was very difficult. I wanted to run away, to somewhere else. But she was there, now the angel
Right.
was there. So I can't leave her like that. But literally, I wanted to run away at that point of time. But I survived
Mm.
somehow. And then I was going for, like, I was preparing for UPSC at that point of time.
Oh my
So
God.
I had told my husband, "Okay, I'm not going to do it anymore." But my sir told me, "Okay, can you come and teach other students?" Because I had cleared prelims before. So can you come and teach students like that? So I thought, okay, that's good because at least Saturday, Sunday I can go out. So after 3 months, I started going out, and yeah, that was the first stage of terror. Then after 6 months, I had to join back to bank, and boom, I started hating my office. It was so difficult physically, emotionally, and I had a very bad boss. Oh my God, she was a lady, but she didn't understand my situation. I had to run for everything, but no one was there to understand my plight. And I started thinking, this is not for me. I should quit, something like that. So yeah,
Mm.
it was very bad.
So now I would like to know that now that we have a little bit of glimpse of what you were going through, and of course that's not very nice and pleasing, right? So would you like to tell us that how are you now? Like what are the changes do you see now that you have completed the program, now that you have applied the tools on yourself? Do you see these tools working for you in some way?
Yeah, definitely. Because, it's not that long. It was last day, December 2022, December. After going to different people, I had even tried therapy. I have told you that
Hmm.
later only, and
Hmm.
it was
Hmm.
not working for me. So I thought, oh, even therapy is not working. Something is really wrong with me. So because I was not aware of that also. So
Hmm.
later only, like that, I think I tried it and it was not working. So I stopped it. And then when I came to you, I was like, okay, because I think I saw somewhere, I think Ahmad's post or something that she was also earning. And I knew the transformation she had because I knew her before also. So I came to you and I asked you, "Ki, can I quit this job?" And you were like, can you wait for like 3 months, at least 3 months? Can it wait? You were so gentle. because because I think you had dealt with a lot of these kind of people, so you were calm and cool about it, and you were actually begging me, "Ki, can you wait for 3 months, and then we will work it out." So yeah, I it was funny, but I'm not that person anymore. Because every tool, from the beginning session, the first tool itself is the most powerful tool about the responsibility, and I use it more often. So now I know that, anything and everything happening around me is just under my control. I'm the creator of my life. So, and I have that
Absolutely.
power. I have that power. Like all the affirmations, we hear a lot about creating affirmations, but the way I have learned it from you, it was totally different. And remember, like in October, I had created three affirmations, and all three affirmations, all three manifestation, whatever things I have
Mm.
manifested, it's coming to true. And yeah, in January, I'm going to give you a
Wow.
huge surprise also, because I'm
That's so
going to
lovely.
conduct my first offline event. And it's,
Wow.
I don't know, it's all your support, and I'm a very different
Thank
person
you
now.
so much. But yeah, you have been very consistent with your work, very dedicated. You have completed everything, applied everything onto yourself, and only then these things work, right? Me telling you, and it's not the magic, right? So of course, kudos to you for that effort. And so guys, she means just this October we are shooting it, right here in the November. And she means she wrote some affirmations in October, and then they kind of started
Yeah.
manifesting. I think in October itself a couple of them started coming.
Yeah.
No, October, right?
I
You
think
did
in
your launch.
September,
And
yeah, in October, I did my launch,
right.
and the amount I had manifested, even about the money part, like this much
Hmm.
amount I want to earn, this much client I want, I
Hmm.
achieved it. And I thought,
Hmm.
okay, I won't be achieving it so much. Even if I'm achieving some part of it,
Right.
I will be happy. But anyway, I tried it very hard. And our morning rituals, all
Hmm.
those things actually brought a lot of magic into
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Reshmi, for sharing, like so vividly, what are the changes. Now I would like to know what are your biggest wins and breakthroughs, when you actually learned life coaching.
Yeah, the first one will be definitely the bad boss I had, how we became friends, and she started
Wow.
sharing with me what were her struggles, and
Hmm.
we became really good friends after that. So uh, I also transformed. The reason was I transformed. I started talking to them empathetically, and it was
Hmm.
not like I was not empathetic before, but
Hmm.
I started thinking a little bit more
Hmm.
from their side. The difference was, and I, because I knew the tools, I knew what are the truths, and
Hmm.
that kind of the teaching methods that I had, I
Hmm.
started realizing people
Hmm.
struggle, so I started responding to it that way, and that was the first change I could, and
Hmm.
then
Love.
I stopped hating my office. That is the biggest truth, because like I said, I wanted to quit my job as soon as possible, and
Hmm.
it's been more than a year, different kind of struggles,
Hmm.
and still I managed it, and I'm not hating it anymore. And I have worked with
Hmm.
different people, some were toxic, some were not, but
Hmm.
I know how to create my happy space
Hmm.
in my office. And along with that, my I had my sister's wedding in last April,
Hmm.
and you know how I used to say my father got his first cardiac arrest at that point of
Hmm.
time, and he couldn't do anything. My husband
Hmm.
was not here. My mom had to take care of my dad. So I was the person who was running behind everything. But not
Hmm.
for one time I got angry, you know.
Wow.
So that was a huge thing. I was never angry. Some days I
Hmm.
like I was crying and I was sad that things were not working. That was true, but
Hmm.
anger was not one of the emotion that was coming
Hmm.
to me at that point of time,
Wow.
because I became a very angry person after my delivery. Post pregnancy,
Hmm.
I was not that kind of a
Hmm.
person, but I was very angry at little things. For
Hmm.
little things, I was very angry. So anger
Hmm.
was not something which was coming to me. So I was very happy that I was back to myself. So, you
Wow.
know, and then I realized it's not necessary that therapy should be working for every person. I think sometimes life coaching tools are amazing, because it that happened with me. I'm not
Hmm.
saying that it's not, it's like that for every other person. There are actually
Hmm.
many things, like you taught us, Kate, like acute anxiety, depression, or grief. These things people
Yes,
should go and visit a proper therapist, psychiatrist,
absolutely.
whatever it is. So, but for other reason, if you're just my struggle was because I was not productive, and I was unable to manage multiple things of my life.
Hmm.
So when I started doing that, I was happy.
Hmm. Great.
And about my wins, definitely my earnings and my clients, that I never thought that I would be getting clients. I would be handholding them. I would be the reason for their transformation, but
Hmm.
I did it with so many clients. So that was a very proud thing for me. So I don't know. I'm very happy with this. And I finally
Yeah.
realized that this was my life purpose throughout
Right.
my life. And this is
Right.
what I was born to be. So yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, that's so amazing. Would you like to share, a client story, like, where a major transformation has been created? Would you like to share that?
Yeah, I like even my with my recent client, every client is special to me,
Of
and
course.
I often tell you that Pallavi, am I giving them the good transformation and all? But they
Right.
kept assuring me, like I'm
Hmm.
thankful to God that the people who
Hmm.
came to me at, up to this time they were very good. So, but I will tell my first client story because
Sure.
she was a 53 or 52-year-old
Hmm.
lady, and she was like, I actually went behind her because I wanted a beta client. So I told her,
Right.
Madam, please come. She was my colleague. Madam, please come. I will give you certain sessions. And she was an atheist. So she
Hmm.
never believes in anything other than practicality. So when I was telling that, affirmations, this, and like apart from affirmation and manifestation, there are many different tools which are very practical. So I told her there are actually good tools which are going to be useful for her. And I told her, please come for my first session. After that, if you don't want, you can go. She came to me because I dragged her, and when I started talking to her, she was it was very difficult. Normally we do session for 60 minutes, but because this was my first time, I was sitting with her for 2 hours, and finally, when she was going after the session, she told me, I thought all the things I had was because I was lonely, but loneliness was not my issue. It was because I had no purpose. So
Hmm.
that was the first thing. Okay, I did it. That was a huge win for me. And then we started our journey. And she actually started her, offline
Hmm.
travel agency.
Wow.
So that was very, and in a very different concept and all. And
Hmm.
she actually conducts, she's also working in a bank. So whenever she gets time, she goes to different places and she always offers me a free seat. Please come, we can go. And
Right.
that is very sweet. And,
Right.
that is very motivating also for me
Hmm.
also.
So you mean, yeah. So you mean basically she is 53 and she
Yeah,
started her venture at
yeah,
53 because she came
yes.
and she found her life purpose in your session. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Like I had one client for whom I
Hmm.
gave this discount, and later on, recently, when I did
Right.
my first launch, she came back to me and she told me, Ki, I wanted to give you the full amount because she was a friend. I used to tell her, Ki,
Hmm.
my coach used to say, Ki, when you're not taking
Hmm.
the money, the other people won't be serious. That is a very truth, biggest
Hmm.
truth, because this
Hmm.
person came to me and told me, I gave you the token money. After that, I was not coming to you because she felt like after the first session, she sorted. So she went away. I used to go and call
Right.
her. She was like, I'm okay. I said,
Right.
I'm okay. I'm fine. So she came
Hmm.
back to me and she gave me that, can I pay you the full amount? This time I want to learn everything because my course is like 3 months. So
Hmm.
I will be there with you for 3 months and I want to complete it fully and I want to be liable. That's why I'm paying you the whole amount. So that is a
Wow.
very good thing that they are
Wow.
realizing it. They are coming to
Hmm.
me.
So true. So they
So they
coming and
are seeing
telling
the
you,
results. Yeah,
yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, like, who will come and say that, what, take full money from me, don't give me a discount? So, of course, they have got immense value, and that's why. Do you mean she got this much value? Like, she started her venture just after your
Yeah.
one session? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she started my her
Wow.
venture just after my first session, and after that it was very difficult because she was not coming to me, and I kept on calling. So she was like,
Right.
"I'm okay now, like I'm totally fine." So I was like,
Hmm.
I had taken some money from her, so I was like,
Hmm.
"I have given you only one session, so how can I keep
Hmm.
it? Either you take it
Hmm.
back or you come back."
Hmm.
So she will be like, "I
Hmm.
will come. I will come soon. I will come soon." And you won't believe she did so many things. She went
Hmm.
for a get together with her school friends. All those
Wow.
crazy stuff
Hmm.
she started doing, and
Hmm.
that little push worked.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
but then because we know, like one tool is going to keep you that active only for some time. After
True, true,
that, you're going back to again your that habits. That's why
true.
the whole full course is important. So
Absolutely. To
she
get it
realized it.
cemented.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like then, if you're coming and completing this 3 months of program, you won't need a life coach anymore. That's
Hmm.
our funda. That's
Hmm.
my funda.
Hmm.
So then
Hmm.
she realized it and she came
Hmm.
back and she told me, this
Hmm.
time I want to be very serious. That's why I'm giving you
Hmm.
the full amount. And
Right.
because my charges had increased by that time,
Hmm.
so I'm giving you the new amount and let's start from the beginning.
Hmm.
So we are doing it. And
Wow.
she's
That's so
cool.
amazing. Like a unbelievable
Yeah,
story. Like, you always feel like people are not ready. So this is the question I keep getting, that will somebody pay, this much amount for
yeah,
life coaching? Will somebody give this much amount to solve a problem? So you are saying that somebody is coming from the front and actually asking you to take money from them, sounds like unbelievable in a way, isn't
yeah.
it?
It was totally unbelievable for me also. But I think, like you said, when people get results,
Hmm.
definitely. If you
Hmm.
can be whatever you want, you
Hmm.
have dreamed of something and then you can become
Hmm.
that person. So
Hmm.
it's a little money, but
Yeah.
money is something which is keeping you hooked to this, which is keeping
Hmm.
you liable to this,
Like
which
creating
is making,
accountability.
yeah, creating
Hmm.
accountability, making that this business is serious. That's not
Hmm.
something funny. It's
Hmm.
not some
Hmm.
random motivational class. When you're
Hmm.
coming, you're listening to something, then you're going back. That's
Yeah.
not going to work forever.
Right.
But this is going
Right.
to work forever.
Hmm. Yeah. So lovely. And thank you so much again for sharing it, like so candidly and openly with us. So, Reshmi, now that you're saying that, from being not so happy, frustrated, and, you said you got anger issues as well, being in the office was the most hardest thing, that was feeling like.
Yeah,
Um, so you are saying that now you are able to manage all of that, and it's not like we are not talking about a 15-day time period. We are talking about kind of a near, long
yeah,
journey. And
yeah,
even in that time period, also you are saying that you are able to handle things in your life very well,
yeah.
and you are at peace, and your life has changed, if that makes sense,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Like
yeah.
it was not like earlier I was not able to handle these things. I was
Hmm.
handling all these things
Hmm.
because I have to. There was no
Hmm.
one. So I was doing it.
True.
But handling all these things and then being at your calm, being at a peace,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
doing whatever things that you love.
Hmm.
So I'm doing all these things in 24 hours. So
Right.
just with little planning, just with
Hmm.
keeping myself sane.
Hmm.
Like I always say, for
Hmm.
example, like earlier when
Hmm.
I'm coming and I'm preparing something, my father
Hmm.
will shout at me. So I will like he won't shout. He will be like he's
Hmm.
literally the dad from Piku movie. If anyone have watched, I will say Bhaskar from Piku movie. The same
Right.
issues he also had. Okay, so
Hmm.
like bowel movement issues and all those things. So at that
Hmm.
time it was like he will say ki, the salt is too much or salt is no salt in this.
Hmm.
So my mom will also say something to him because she's also a very bold lady. She's not that calm
Right.
and composed kind of a woman. She will also say ki, if namak is not there, you go and put some namak. Okay.
Hmm.
And he will be like, I am not talking to you. So this will start and then I will interfere and I will say,
Right.
ki, both of you just shut up. So then what happened? They will team up and they will be like, you are disrespecting us. So
Hmm.
it's a huge comedy, okay? And then it like now I'm saying about this in a funny way, but earlier
Hmm.
when these things
Hmm.
happened, na, I was very sad. I used to
Hmm.
be really sad, and the sadness couldn't make me do anything. Like it didn't allow me to do anything. I will just sit. I won't be
Hmm.
reading anything. I will just watch some random videos because that was the easiest task to do, and I will just pass my time. I will have something, uh,
Hmm.
and then I will sleep
Hmm.
because it's been like my child is almost 4.5 years. She will be 5 by February, and
Hmm.
I have not lost the weight that I had gained post
Okay.
pregnancy. It's not
Hmm.
that I'm not working out, but I'm not
Hmm.
having any control over diet.
Hmm.
But I know it's inside from this point. So this year was actually, I was very productive. My
Hmm.
skin texture improved. Everything was
Wow.
happening differently. You know how I used to come for the night sessions, always tired. Hello,
Yeah.
Pallavi. How are you?"
Yeah.
and and you will be always like, should we continue? Should we, move
Yeah.
forward? So now seeing me itself, it's very different. So that
Yeah.
was a huge difference. My husband told me, "Okay,
Absolutely.
you are very different."
Wow.
So like you are back to yourself when you used to
Hmm.
be like that, and then you
Hmm.
stopped all taking care of yourself
Hmm.
altogether. So that
Wow.
is a strength I got from my tools. They are
Hmm.
something, my magic bag,
Hmm.
which I can take anywhere and then I will use it. And it's really amazing how I got a good control over my fears, my emotions,
Hmm.
unnecessary emotions, unnecessary outbursts, everything. I'm not triggered by anything now. I know how to control myself, and that's my
Hmm.
biggest strength.
So, Reshmi, I think it is worth kind of noting that many people, kind of think that, oh, will I be able to earn? Will I be able to earn? Right. So, I think more than the money, that you earn here, getting your life sorted,
Yeah,
or, what you just said, it like that itself kind of feels like, wow, this is priceless. If you can stay in peace, what money can match that,
yeah,
right?
that's true. And when I came to you and you told me that this much is going to be the course fee, I never said yes at that time. And it's not like I'm not earning. I'm earning pretty good. But still, I told you, "Okay, I'll have to think about it." So now
Hmm.
when I look back and think about it, I'm not like after this, I'm never hesitant to buy a course or anything just because
Hmm.
it's too much or something. Like I feel
Hmm.
because I realized that it was something, some kind of limiting belief inside us that when
Hmm.
we are doing something towards us, we feel
Hmm.
like it's too much. Like
Hmm.
my parents have also done the same thing, and my mom
Hmm.
always, so recently she was telling me, "Okay,
Hmm.
I should have enjoyed my life in a different way. Your dad gave me the freedom, but I thought it's too much. Like, what will people say, and
Hmm.
all those things." So
Hmm.
right now, I don't have that money. Like,
Hmm.
did I put it in the bank account? No, I spent it for different purposes. So
Hmm.
I'm thankful that I took the decision because
Hmm.
with that, this belief of, around money, it also got
Hmm.
like,
Changed.
what is it like
Hmm.
when you are buying something branded for you?
Hmm.
Some people will think that it's criminal
Hmm.
offense. Why are you can actually adjust the same thing with a
Right.
different kind of address. See, if you
Hmm.
can afford it, do it that way.
Hmm.
But if
So
you
true.
want to think more, if you want to
Hmm.
level up yourself up, how are you going to do that without you
Hmm.
spending something on towards yourself? And this is
So true.
not something materialistic like a branded cloth or something which
Hmm.
is going to be
Hmm.
ruined after a point of time.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
something which is going to stay with you till your death because this is a knowledge which is going to stay. And like I think all these things, something should be there in our syllabus also, right? Like
I
it's
so feel
high
it.
time. It's high time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is very like I said, there was one kid with whom I
Yeah.
interacted. So she
Yeah.
is not from here, okay? She is from
Hmm.
UK and she have like
Hmm.
a whole set of counselors working in her
Hmm.
school. She's
School.
in a very good
Hmm.
school. But
Hmm.
she felt she was not comfortable with them. And then when she talked to me, she was telling her grandma,
Um,
I want to meet the other person. So I told her, "Okay, it's not possible because
right.
interacting with a 10-year-old through this online, it was very tough. And you told me
Hmm.
also, you had also one experience like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
It is
was
hard.
really it's really hard. So I told her, when you're going to
Hmm.
come in for the vacations, I'm coming to meet you and we are going to talk about it.
Lovely. Yeah.
So, all these people are there. What are they doing? I don't know. But this is
Hmm.
high time. We actually need it.
Hmm.
Maybe there will be some people who are doing good
Hmm.
work also.
Hmm.
So those people should come out and talk about it. I
So
really
true.
feel that.
So true. So, Reshmi, because probably you changed your perception about the money actually got
Yeah.
credited back to
Yeah.
your account.
I earned it back. Yeah.
right? So you finally earned it back, like,
Yeah,
whatever you paid for the
yeah,
program, you were able to earn it back. Like, how crazy is that,
yeah. It
right?
was crazy, and I never believed it until it happened.
Right.
So I still have some limiting beliefs, which I
Right.
am working towards it. But I'm so sure that, yeah,
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
going to conquer all those limiting beliefs.
Yeah, absolutely. You will. Like, we'll do another interview where we are going to discuss, like, all sorts of crazy stuff that you have achieved,
Yeah.
how your life has changed,
Fingers crossed.
like. So, Rish, tell me, what did you do differently that your life changed?
um, you know, what if I say that life coaching can actually save your time? So when I say this statement, people are like, okay, this is something crazy. This is not how the thing works. And people have this misconception also, okay, life coaching is something like motivational classes and
Mm,
coachings where we will be talking
mm,
and talking. So no, we don't talk. We actually learn something to some tools and
mm,
techniques and we apply them.
mm,
So, there are actually very good techniques with which I realized key. There was
mm,
one thing which is in my mind. I had forgotten that memory when we were doing ICH. I realized ki, this is the reason why I can't do
mm,
certain things. So it was all magical. So what I
mm,
did differently, I followed everything that you told me. Like
mm,
you told me to believe you, like you
mm,
told me to believe in the tools and they will take care of you. And they did. I did just like that. I tried to complete the assignments. And when
mm.
you told me
Yeah.
that you have to do market research, because you
Mm,
have to know the people you're going to serve,
true. Mm.
you don't have to be egotistic if someone is coming and rejecting your offer. Like I remember I went to one of my colleague and I knew that she was struggling very hard.
Right.
So I
Mm,
offered her that I'm going to give you a free
mm,
class. Can you come and help me? Because I wanted to
mm,
know my target audience. I
mm,
wanted to know their problems.
mm,
That was the only aim at that time.
mm.
So
Right.
she said, no, I don't want to. I was really sad. I came back to you and I told you this, and you were like,
Right.
it's okay. This happens. Don't be sad or don't take it on your ego.
Mm.
So I did all those things. I
Yeah.
don't take ego.
Mm.
I don't get offended. So
Wow.
I listened to you. I did it like you
Mm.
said, and I'm seeing the results. So yeah,
Mm. Lovely.
listening to you
So
will
lovely.
be the one word. Believing in you.
Thank you so much, from the bottom of my heart. And guys, I have not told her to say these things, okay? She's saying this all by herself.
Yeah.
This is the most random interview that I'm also doing. Like,
Yeah.
we just decided in the evening that let's get
Yeah.
it done
Yeah.
today, and we are just meeting, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Reshmi, you also spoke about, when you got to know. So, this happens no matter whether the program is high ticket, low ticket, affordable, or, whatever it is. I see people start kind of questioning the amount, no matter how much is the amount, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, did you face any challenges, for the amount, or maybe did you had any kind of hesitation in joining the program for life coaching? So would you like to talk about like something about these things? Did you face
Uh,
any challenge before joining?
Before joining, no, financially, no. Like,
Hmm.
I had my savings, and
Hmm.
because my husband was also, he was seeing me that I was in a very
Hmm.
bad condition. I will
Hmm.
be doing something, and then
Hmm.
suddenly COVID hit. So my
Hmm.
mom, my child, everyone was in the
Hmm.
hospital. I came
Hmm.
back, I
My
couldn't
God.
walk. So all these things
Hmm.
were happening back to back, back to back, back to back.
Hmm.
So he told me
Hmm.
that he's going to support me. Okay, that he
Wow.
did that. He was a very I am thanking him here because all the other time I
Of
scold him.
course.
But yeah, because we had a love arranged marriage, but
Hmm. Hmm.
I started hating him after my post pregnancy. So because I don't know, I was jealous of him. That also I
Right.
realized later. I was jealous of him.
Hmm.
He was so free. He could go out. He could do anything
Hmm.
and everything he wanted.
Hmm.
So, but it was funny because he's a very funny guy. He have a very good
Right.
humor sense. So he told me
That's
that
so
he would
lovely.
support me. But I
Hmm.
had my savings. So financial
Hmm.
challenges were not there for me because I
Hmm.
was working. Okay, that is the
Hmm.
only reason. But
Hmm.
even with that, I was
Hmm.
so hesitant to spend the amount.
Hmm.
Why should I give this much amount to this lady? What
Hmm.
if she cheats me? And I had very pretty bad experiences also in the
Hmm.
online phase where
Hmm.
everyone comes and they take
Hmm.
your money, they won't give you the services, and then they will
Hmm.
just somehow I will end up feeling
Hmm.
bad. And
Hmm.
I don't know how to question people also. So I will stop
Hmm.
there. So I was very skeptical at that point. So then I realized ki, but you were so convincing. So you were not, you never pushed me ki, come,
Hmm.
buy this, buy this, buy this. You were never
Hmm.
like that. You told me, explained
Yeah.
very well, and you were also like ki, it's okay. Take your decision, take your time and all. So I thought, if anything, this will change my life. I'm not worried about
Hmm.
clients and all. That was my calling and I did it. But
Hmm.
I don't know, uh, it felt very easy to earn back all the money. Like I never felt that hard.
Right.
Ki I won't be able to do this. And even with I took 1 month break, like when my sister's marriage was there,
Right.
I was not able to come and
Hmm.
do certain things, but still,
Hmm.
I earned it back. And with you, I never felt that it was very difficult. So yeah, and yeah, I have other people also who come to me
Right.
asking for this advice. Ki, should I join her? Like, will this
Hmm.
be good? Will we
Of
be able
course.
to earn amount back and all
Right.
those things? I tell them this thing also. Ki, if you're spending the amount, you will get it if you are going to listen to it. Like business never
Yeah.
felt like it's very difficult or something.
Hmm.
And believe me, I'm not a person who know anything about sales. My
Hmm.
whole mindset shift happened only
Hmm.
after you. That's why I joined your next level also later on because
Yeah.
I wanted to.
So, Reshmi, first of all, immensely grateful for all those encouraging words and, lovely, lovely, compliments that you just gave, to me. And like, actually, I should say that I'm really blessed to have a mentee like you who just followed the system, as directed. So when we all start a business, I always say that, just follow the mentor, whatever they are saying, just get it done. And then if you want to improvise on something, change something, learn from your experiences, add something, that's the later part, right? So do it as directed. I myself do it for myself, whenever I join a coach. So, so that's what I saw in you. And, here, whosoever just was sticking to the system, they actually made back, the amount.
Yeah,
So, so thank you so much, for trusting me so much and trusting the process so much and, making all of us proud. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. And I want to say, like, even with the last launch, when you know what is going to happen. So that is something which always amazes me. Like you said to us, ki, in 3 weeks, we are going to do this for 3 weeks. So there was this to-do list that you shared with
Hmm.
us, and in it there was written this statement ki, it's going to be hectic. So find the ways to carry
Hmm.
yourself properly,
Hmm.
to don't to not stop when something going. And then I was like, this is only for 3 weeks. Why is she making a fuss out of it? Just after 1 week, I was so tired, and everyone was so tired. And then we were
Right.
saying, "कि पल्लवी को पता कैसे चलता है कि यही होने वाला है?" And उसने warning भी दे रखी थी पहले से. So your mentee so well.
Not mentees. Basically, it's just that, it's how I face. So I just remember, my phases, and I know that, this happened to me, So when, and that just says that I have done that whole process. I have created that process from scratch, by trying and testing and failing and getting up and, whatnot. So that's why I know, these are normal. This will happen. Like first launches, you cannot, keep singing la la, and then it just goes, it will not happen like that, right? It'll take, your effort. You're trying to push, you're out of your comfort zone and all of that. So why will it not take effort? right? First launches are kind of, that drains, all of that happens. But second launch onwards, things get settled,
Yeah.
very, very well. So, of course, that happens. So that's how, I know because I've gone through that journey. Reshmi, I would like to ask that, what would you say to people who are on the fence of life coaching? They kind of hear from some places that it's good, from some places they hear it's not good, you know. Uh, so they love it, they want to do it, but they kind of get stuck, probably with some kind of feedbacks from others. What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, see, I have seen two kind of people. Like
Hmm.
one of my friends who's also from our community. She told me this thing. There was one client to her, and then when one day when she went and saw her, she had added this label of life coach to her Insta account. So there are this
Hmm.
kind of people feel like,
Right.
because they are confusing life coaching with motivational classes. So
Hmm.
they are going for certain free sessions. They are depending on certain textbooks and certain books, non-fiction books, and they are creating
Hmm.
something out of it. So guys, life coaching is not something like that. It's actually
Hmm.
proper techniques and tools that you have to apply, and
Right.
believe me, you will get a lot of results out of it. It's going to make your life really easier. So with those people, I just want to say this thing: learn it properly. At least go and do some tiny courses which are available in Udemy so that you can get a idea of it, what's inside it. It's also
Hmm.
not enough, and then move on
Hmm.
and learn it properly if you're
Hmm.
really enthusiastic about it. Instead
Hmm.
of that, cheating other people, taking other people's money, that's
Hmm.
not fair. And there are other people who are actually, they really want to do it. They have that quality inside them. They are not
Hmm.
here to make money. Definitely make it, they also want to make earn something
Of
from it,
course.
but they want to do something which they are passionate about. They want to
Hmm.
really help people and then make some money
Hmm.
out of it. So for them, whatever that is stopping you, uh, face it. And I think that will be the first test for you, Key, whether
Hmm.
you are a person who is qualified to be a life coach or not. Because life coaches never get afraid. Life coaches never get, believe on limiting beliefs. They do have limiting beliefs, but they should conquer
Hmm.
it. So and life coaching is actually, if you're passionate about it, there is nothing is going to stop you from making enough money. If that's
Hmm.
what everyone, like, I know everyone will be tensed about it because I was also that kind of a person when I
Right.
joined it, but I found a bigger purpose in it and I am
Right.
enjoying this thing. And if you're enjoying this, you will earn. No issues there, no worries there. I can guarantee you this because I
Hmm.
started earning from the second month. So
Hmm.
it's possible.
Definitely. Here,
Yeah.
I would like to ask that, how, my program, which is Coach to Coach, helped you, like what did it do to you? In what ways, you changed in terms of, being into a business. So you were also in a job. So of course,
Yeah.
there is a shift that happens when you come out of a job and like not out of job, like being in a employee mindset to a CEO mindset, and also being a life coach, of course you have to help others. So in what ways, coach to coach program helped you?
Yeah, definitely. My transformation is the basic thing that happened, the first and foremost thing. And with me getting transformed, I have the strength to do anything that I would love to. And
Hmm.
I realized that life coaching is something that I am really passionate about. And I, I have tried hundreds of things, okay. And like I said, I have tried
Mhm.
UPS, anything and everything I have tried.
Right.
And finally, when I'm into this
Hmm.
thing, it never feels like I'm doing something job. So that is the one of the thing that is
Hmm.
keeping me, floating even when I'm
Hmm.
struggling with so many things. But when I'm saying I'm struggling with things, struggles are different. Like these struggles,
Hmm.
I'm kind of enjoying it.
Hmm.
Because I know that, now I realize this thing,
Hmm.
nothing is going to come to you without any struggles. So getting changed from an employee mindset, and in my family, no one is a business, no one is coming from a business kind of a background.
Hmm.
My dad
Hmm.
was a 9 to 5, was in a 9 to 5 job. My mom is a homemaker, and my sister, everyone in my family is kind of almost in the government services, or in these kinds of
Hmm.
9 to 5 jobs,
Hmm.
IT, that all those kinds of things. So no
Hmm.
one have that mindset. Like I
Hmm.
have seen people in whose family this mindset is there. For me,
Hmm.
it was very difficult. I
Hmm.
remember going out and asking
Hmm.
for the price. It was very difficult, but
Hmm. Hmm.
you not only taught us the business aspect, but you taught us this mindset, the sales mindset that we need to have,
Hmm.
which is very important. And
Absolutely.
that, like, with all the tools and techniques, this was also in your curriculum. So it actually helped me a lot. Like, and I also don't feel that I'm selling something, because I'm
Hmm.
going to right kind of people who actually need my service. So
So true.
it's very easy, and that's why they are also very thankful, grateful for me, and I'm also
Of
very
course.
grateful for them. So there is a mutual respect. So you taught me all these things to get right kind of people, to how to talk to them, how to transform them. I remember you telling me this story when I told you that I don't know, Pallavi, if I will be able to transform people's life like you did. And you telling me that you repeated one person's whole course just because you felt like this was not working. So that gave me a lot of strength. And I also think like that,
Right.
thought like that when I was with my first brand.
Hmm.
Now I don't have that second thoughts, because
Hmm.
I know it. I will be able to
Wow.
do that. And also one of the story that Pallavi told me when I told Ki something, I was struggling with something in the initial stage, and Pallavi told me, when these people, when some flood or that kind of thing happens, when then rescuers come, how they
Hmm.
pick the people to rescue is
Hmm.
someone who's showing some kind
Hmm.
of sign. They will pick
Hmm.
that person first. So
Hmm.
the universe is also like that. If you are showing like something to get escape
Hmm.
from the situation you are, then
Hmm.
you will be blessed
Yeah.
first. So that story always motivates me so much. So yeah,
Wow.
I'm like, the way I'm sitting right now and speaking in this confident, all thanks to you. Like, I'm back to the Rishmi I used to be.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, for saying that. And, these all things also keep me going. Like, of course, I get huge amount of motivation and, sometimes I literally cry that, I don't know, I'm getting so much love and, hearing, because again, I'm also not that used to of hearing so much appreciation because, of course, I've worked in corporate. So not that, used to hearing a lot of compliments and, good stuff. But when I switched to life coaching, I was like, wow, like every day is blissful and, all thanks to all my mentees, and right now, all thanks to you for just making my day, so beautiful, saying such encouraging words. And it's not, again, I'll repeat that it's not, only what I have done, you taking the whole system, taking the charge of it, trying everything before actually, kind of saying that this is not working or discarding something, are the qualities of a real true life coach and an entrepreneur. So it's commendable what you have done in this program. And I always say that when you are doing an authentic marketing, when you are saying the right thing, when you are not lying, when you are not selling a comb to a bald person,
Yeah,
you will never feel hesitant. And in fact, when the tools that we have in our program have been applied, so many people, not just me, like, all my mentees, they also hear this, that people have actually thanked them, that thank you for, approaching us, or thank you for giving us this tool, or, stuff like that. So authentic marketing never kind of gives that,
yeah,
salesy, kind of a feeling. It never feels like a rejection, all of that. So lovely. Thank you so much, for sharing that. I'm so glad to know that this word there. Also, is there something that you would want us to improve? Is there something that, you would want to say that, probably this could have been better or that could have been better, something like that
In your course or
in the program. Yes.
yeah, in the program, I don't know. I don't feel anything like that because honestly, I don't find anything which is more required because I was totally I knew the life coaching. I had done a tiny course, but other than that, to sales part, business part,
Mm,
all those things were very new to
mm,
me. And
mm.
I don't know if my husband like done an MBA, so he speaks a very big words. I don't know. So
Right.
when I was also in economics, but graduate, but when
Mm,
I don't know. I never felt bored when you were teaching
mm.
me all these things. So I don't see, I don't know. I don't see anything which need to
Wow.
be improved. But you are always improving anyway. Like you're always introducing certain things, new things, this, new thing, that, and then you're also growing. You're also learning many things,
Of
and
course.
that keeps us motivated. Yeah, we are also going to learn new things now because you are learning.
Right.
You will be sharing it
Right.
without any hesitation. I have never seen ki I'm paying this much, I'm learning that from there, so I won't be sharing it here because no, you don't have that kind of attitude, and you tell us also that he, and that is why I also tell my mentees if you're coming and joining me, it's okay. Come with me, just be with me for 3 months. After that, don't
Hmm.
come back to me. Rejoining
Yeah.
is not our
Yeah.
program. So just
Right.
come, sort your life, and go back. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that
So we are trying to
totally,
empower,
yeah, yeah, we
right?
are
So we are
trying to
not,
empower.
yeah. That is what is the thing, and that is what even I and this is what also I say to everyone here, learning with me, that just empowers. It's don't try to resell, retain, all of that. Try to just give it. It takes 3 months, do it in 3 months. Certain more challenging issues, do it in 6 months. But make sure that once your program is done, the person is not with you all the time, like hanging in between and needing your support all the time. Like just get them standing on their
Yeah,
feet. That is what is the power of life coaching, and that is exactly what
yeah,
we are trying to do here,
yeah,
right? That
yeah,
is and I'm so glad that everybody is following that as well, like very rigidly, right? So everybody in the program is following that.
yeah,
So I just love seeing that.
yeah,
So yeah, that's lovely. We can keep on talking, and we'll never look at our watches as well, how much time
yeah,
is going.
yeah, that's
We
true.
badly need our kids coming and
Yeah,
kind of giving us some hints that
yeah,
what,
it's okay, too
it's
much.
late.
Stop it now.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, wholeheartedly, I'm going to say thank you to you with your hectic schedule and all such stuff. You're also preparing for your launch,
Yeah, I am.
everything. So like giving us time for this is like kudos. Like I don't have
Thank
any
you.
other words for this. Amazing. We truly appreciate that, and I'm sure this is going to be highly valuable. It has a lot of insights of what you learn in my program, also what is life coaching, what all can you do and how can you transform your life. So thank you so much for opening up your life, sharing it with us. And this is pure gold, for somebody who's trying to see themselves as stuck, like trying to see that I
Yeah,
have this, that, kind of giving excuses to ourselves. We do that all the time, right? But seeing you kind of handling everything, your kid, your office, your parents, without help of husband because he's not
yeah,
around you, and commendable. Like ladies, like, look at her, if she could do it, you could do it too,
yeah.
right?
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you giving me hope and dreams, once again. Really, thank you. This is a platform where I should be saying that. That is the main reason I came, so to genuinely thank you.
Thank you. I
Because
can
I
feel it.
know, I know, I know how I was and how what a person I am today. So thank you.
Kudos to that journey. Like, lovely, lovely, like, truly inspirational. You are, Rishmi. Saying this one more time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So, thank you so
Okay.
much. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye.